in the low three.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the Cincinnati Reds. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Luis Castillo will be the one towing the rubber for the Reds. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Hamilton going back. Gone to lead off the inning.
You talk about starting a game off quick. We couldn't even get the lineup cards in yet, and this guy's already going deep.
Batting second.
In now, Willie McCovey.
Willie McCovey.
Popped high in the air. Peraza will wait on it. And he's got it for the first out.
Batting third.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Javier Garcia. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
Mike Schmidt.
Into the box, Mike Schmidt. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0. He's running. A pitch out. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Winker looks up. Gone!
Batting fifth.
Standing in now, Al Kaline.
Al Kaline.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
First delivery to him on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Hit sharply toward the right side. Winker is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Number 22 gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Batting second.
Digging in, Jose Peraza, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Jose Peraza becomes the second out of the bottom of the first.
Joey Votto.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 0-2. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. And just a masterful... Stepping into the box, Babe Ruth. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Hey, he had a rough first inning, and now the leadoff single to start the second does not... not bode well for this pitcher.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And this one is gone. A home run. Well, that was this lineup's third homer of the game.
D-Rose, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, well, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Schebler is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Up next for the Yankees.
Now to the plate, Lenny Dykstra. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Schebler will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Chopped toward the second baseman. Jeanette barehanded. How about that? Yankees get it. Leading off the inning, Eugenio Suarez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table boys to start driving in some runs.
Here's the 0-2. Fouled off. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Scooter Jeanette becomes out number 2 this inning.
Jesse Winker.
Man, he is looking flat-out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is... Stepping in and ready for another shot, Javier Garcia. He reached on a single in his first try.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
One out here in the Yankees' third inning, And in steps all-time Philly great Mike Schmidt.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
At the plate, Al Kaline hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Hit hard up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
So stepping in, number 0.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And here's another ball well hit. This one to left field. The onslaught will continue as this is going to be another home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as this lead swells to 7-0.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Into the box now, Babe Ruth. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. A base hit in his first trip. The 0-1 pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. So with that, the top of the third inning will continue at least one more batter.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Stepping in now, Jackie Robinson.
He swings and grounds it to short.
Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Ready now, Tucker Barnhart. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Kaline has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 8, center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Late that time for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. Phillip Ervin will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Kaline is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Homer Bailey answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. First pitch coming, here it is. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, center
fielder. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Lenny Dykstra. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Lined into right, a base hit.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Into the box, Willie McCovey. Dykstra makes a break from first. And he'll take it to the bag for the out, and there's your unassisted double play. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Yankees 7 and the Reds nothing. And that brings up Scott Schebler back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
he has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. And here's Jose Peraza. First time up, he went down looking. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And it's fouled away. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Good heater to strike him out there, and he looks absolutely locked in to start this inning. That's back-to-back punch-outs on only 6 pitches.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out this. Now at the plate, Javier Garcia, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Javier Garcia.
A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And it's gone as they add still another. Standing in now, Mike Schmidt.
Mike Schmidt.
He swings and grounds it to short.
Peraza moving to his right. And, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. In now, number 0.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Batty, he turned that fast.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
This pitcher must think he's cursed or something. He gives up back-to-back homers, is obviously rattled a little bit, and the next batter barely even waits for the first pitch to cross the plate before he crushes it out, too. This is incredible.
Into the box now, Babe Ruth. And he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run.
What an awesome moment for this team right here. That's the 4th home run in a row. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are chomping at the bit to get up at the plate.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The windup and the 0-1. Line towards center field. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 and 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Squared that one up just a little late. Well, this one had the makings of a great pitcher's duel, but has developed into something of a lopsided contest. What do you make of this one, fellas?
Yeah, Matty, we are expecting a pitcher's duel in this one. It's working for one guy. The other guy, not so much. Didn't have good feel for his breaking stuff or his off speed and had to come over the middle of the plate. I don't care how hard you throw, Dan. In this league, guys will catch up to it.
You know what, D-Row, you hit it. It's been the story of 2 really good pitchers, 2 power pitchers. One guy making good pitches, the other not making good pitches, leaving some balls out over the plate, and hence he's walking. It looks like he's going to walk away taking a loss in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Pulled toward right center field. Winker has it in his tracks. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Willie McCovey. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. pause. Now the pitch. There goes the runner. Shoots this one over to first. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
A little 2-out lightning could turn into something big right here with the runner being in motion. Batter finds a knock, and now we got first and third and damage on the way.
Stepping in now, Javier Garcia, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Line toward the gap in left center. And he will get there to make the running play. And striding into the box, Eugenio Suarez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
0-2, the count to Suarez. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
No runs, no hits, 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Jesse Winker, 2 away in the inning, and then it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Mike Schmidt. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Hey, they've obviously locked in on something here. They know this pitcher likes to get ahead, and they've done nothing but be aggressive early in the count. There's another leadoff single to get him going.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ripped toward the gap in right. Schmidt is on his way home. And a relay to the plate. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of a lot harder. Having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Standing in now, Babe Ruth. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Jackie Robinson. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. Hamilton is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, number 22.
Ready once again, number 22. Getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. First pitch of the at-bat. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That was pretty obvious in an impressive swing of the bat.
Lenny Dykstra the next to bat.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field.
Hamilton is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Now batting, Tucker Barnhart. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Popped him up. Garcia takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Mason Williams will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 46.
Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
And he struck him out, so it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings. Amir Garrett enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Digging in to try it again, Willie McCovey. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Hamilton going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for the
At the plate, Javier Garcia. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And it's gone as they add still another. In now, Mike Schmidt.
Mike Schmidt.
As he lifts it in the air to right field.
Winker is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in now, Al Kaline. He went deep back in the 5th. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. Number 0 will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ballgame as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Throw on to Votto. Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Scott Schebler. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. 0-1 the count. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Scott Schebler is sent packing to begin the bottom of the 7th. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem, and what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
Robinson ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Stepping into the box, Joey Votto. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. No balls and a strike to count. 2 out, nobody on. There's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. So coming to the plate, Babe Ruth. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Babe Ruth.
First pitch on its way. Now the Bambino sends one to deep right. Lots of carry on this one. And it's gone.
Certainly a home run worthy of show track, and we see here that ball was blasted off the bat at 116 miles an hour. The distance wasn't too shabby either.
Into the box now, Jackie Robinson. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. He'll get it into second, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
First offering on its way. And a swing, and here's another big drive as this ball sent high and deep to left center field. And the long ball will burn him for the 2nd time in the inning. Another home run.
Yeah, he had the right idea, trying to bust him inside. But that pitch caught too much of the plate, and he took it deep for a 2-run homer. That was a nice swing of the bat.
Center fielder, number 4.
Lenny Dykstra, the next to bat.
Dykstra.
As he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
The first baseman, Willie.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Peraza has a play. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting. Third
In
baseman.
now, Mike Schmidt. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Ready for another chance? Al Kaline, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
And that's through into center field, base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lined hard toward right center. Winker is there to put it away and finally put an end to the... And come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eugenio Suarez. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Second baseman, Scooter Jeanette.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
1-2 now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Scooter Jeanette takes the hat trick with his 3rd strikeout of the night. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, K-line, and the inning is over. 1-2-3. Babe Ruth is going to have another crack at it here, and it's been a great offensive performance for him so far. This was back in the 8th, his 2nd home run of the game, as he dearly loved to make it 3 right here. Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run.
Well, the ball's been flying all over the place this game, but most of the fireworks have come from him. That's his 3rd long ball. What a game.
Into the box, Jackie Robinson. As he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field, that's a base hit. The throw into second. And that is where the wheels pay off, as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
And it goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that's off the left field wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Center fielder.
Stepping up now, Lenny Dykstra. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
First baseman number 40.
So digging in now, Willie McCovey, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. First pitch of the at-bat. This is line to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from 3rd.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
First offering on its way. High in the air and deep to left center field. Schebler racing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he is into 3rd with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Now batting.
Man, he's wishing right now this game could go on forever, or at least until he can get up again, because otherwise that is probably his last at-bat of the game, leaving him 1 leg shy of hitting for the cycle. Regardless, he's had an incredible game.
And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning. Stepping up to the plate, Tucker Barnhart, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And Robinson will throw him out, 1 gone.
The batter, number 6.
Now in the box, Billy Hamilton. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. In there at the letters 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Started that swing a bit too early.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Brendan Dixon will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And a fly ball, and this should do it. Kaline is there, makes the catch, and he's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, no need to offer any debate this time. All you have to do is look at the box score. No hits, no walks, not even a base runner. We talked about his brilliance all game long, and you can bet he's going to celebrate this one tonight.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
MLB Network's Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the San Francisco number 22. The native of Colorado gets the start on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Steven Duggar goes down for the first out of the game. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. Clear skies in the forecast this afternoon. 62 degrees here at first pitch.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Batting third.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
And Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So add one more. Lenny Dykstra the next to bat. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Yankees.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard liner to center field. Duggar has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
Duggar is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out.
The shortstop.
Next for New York, Javier Garcia. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Bumgarner into his motion. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Slater's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Buster Posey now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Number 28, Buster Posey.
The windup and the 0-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little bouncer. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Next to bat for the Giants, Brandon Crawford.
Shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
That's down.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings. Striding in, Mike Schmidt. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Third baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Schmidt.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Bumgarner has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch-to-contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Line to the right side. Slater is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Batting 6th, right fielder.
Digging in, Al Kaline will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Bullet back up the middle. Duggar is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side. So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Behind 0-2 now. And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous 2. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. 1 away.
Left fielder, number 20.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and
it's time for stepping into the box, Steven Duggar. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For San Francisco, center fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Strike one to start the at-bat.
Clear skies in the forecast this afternoon, 62 degrees here at first pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. Way in front of that fastball.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Madison Bumgarner, a lefty from North Carolina, gets the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Quite frankly, one of the toughest and baddest dudes in the game of baseball. We all remember coming in Game 7 of the World Series against the Kansas City Royals. Every team thinks that they have an ace. Well, guess what? This guy is a true, legitimate ace. Low to mid-90s fastball, good curveball. It does have the straight changeup, and just in case you didn't know this, the guy can swing the bat a little bit too. One of the best pitchers in the game.
Bumgarner has his target. Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second, fielded by Panic. On to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now.
Batting third, the shortstop, Javier Garcia.
Stepping in, Javier Garcia, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Bullet back up the middle. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
For every pitcher, you'd like to get through that first inning. 1, 2, 3, 2-out single. Now the cleanup man comes up.
Absolutely, and you know what that means. Cleanup hitter. Guys are in scoring position the minute he steps in the box, let alone have someone on first base.
Standing in now, Mike Schmidt. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And there he goes towards second. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough. So in now for San Francisco, Buster Posey. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. 0-2, the count to Posey.
2 strikes.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, and we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, and 2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Over to McCovey, 2 down. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. The cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Standing in, Willie McCovey. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming, here it is. Lifted in the air to center field. Duggar's there for it. 1 down.
Batting sixth, right fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Al Kaline. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard liner to center field. Duggar is there. 2 gone.
Batting 7.
Now at the plate, number 0. He stands in for the first time in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Duggar giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the... So that brings up the outfielder, Austin Slater. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8. Left fielder.
At the plate, number 26. He'll take his first hacks here. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. To third. Glove by Schmidt. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting 9.
So striding in, Joe Panik. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick out.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Giants into the box now. Babe Ruth as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Left fielder, Babe Ruth.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Slater going back on it. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. A solo shot for Babe Ruth as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be...
Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well.
Lenny Dykstra the next to bat. Panik's got it on to first, so a good bounce-back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Number 6, designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Stan Musial. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Javier Garcia.
Stepping in now, Javier Garcia. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Musial stands at first with 1 out. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Musial rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a relay home. And not in time as the run scores.
We're going to see something pretty special here on Show Track. Check out the top speed of one of the fastest men in baseball as he goes all the way from first to home to score rather easily. That's about as good as it gets in the speed category right there.
Into the box now, Mike Schmidt takes this the other way to right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
First baseman number 44.
Into the box now, Willie McCovey, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Panik is there. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let... And that'll bring up Steven Duggar back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Bounced weakly near the plate. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Grounded weakly toward third. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. First pitch coming, here it is. The high fastball is in there. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
Finally, a take. No, seriously, that's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
So it was a swinging strike three. Brandon Belt is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Striding in once again, Evan Longoria. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just... And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Settling in now, Al Kaline hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Oh, now this ball's hit pretty well, and there's no one within a mile of this thing. This could end up big trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Kaline takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Safe at the plate as they move on top 4-0.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Into the box, number 0.
As he swings and hits a laser to right.
And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Now that had to feel good because it was one of those that you don't even feel the ball hit your bat. Show track tells us he blasted it out there at 115 miles an hour. So yeah, he squared it up about as good as you can.
In now, Babe Ruth. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jackie Robinson. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix it.
And the runner will score from second. Now 2 runs have scored. Robinson takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He scores as the lead swells to 7-0. Ty Block answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. First delivery to him on the way.
Number 50.
This is pulled into right. But that'll be off the right field wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Duggar, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out. Digging in the switch hitter, Javier Garcia. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. This is line to left. Number 26 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Stepping in now, Mike Schmidt. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he will make it all the way around to score. And cue up the organ music because there was some treacherously bad defense on that play. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally Here's Buster Posey now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
Buster Posey.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Brandon Crawford goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Striding forward now is the DH, Pablo Sandoval. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Schmidt has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. For another shot now, Al Kaline. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Al Kaline.
The windup and the 0-1. Line towards center field. Duggar is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting. Number
Stepping
0.
in, number 0. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Standing in now, Babe Ruth. Runner goes for second. Seared down the first baseline. And this is past Belt on down the line. A fair ball. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued. 0-0.
High in the air down the right field line. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. Lenny Dykstra the next to bat. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. 0-1 the count.
No, foul ball.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ruth is off at first with 2 away. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Yankees 10, and the Giants nothing. So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Way in front of that fastball. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. McCovey will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Number 26.
Fouled off. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. So striding forward now, Joe Panik. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground but foul.
No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Giants down in order. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Stan Musial. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Next for the Yankees, the shortstop.
Standing in, Javier Garcia. Here's the first pitch to him. To short, hit hard. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Mike Schmidt. If you remember, he motored around the diamond for an inside-the-park home run last at-bat. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. Schmidt takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He'll score easily as they extend their lead even further.
Now batting.
Into the box, Willie McCovey. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Line towards center field. Duggar is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. We're through 6 full. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Steven Duggar. No hits to this point. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem. And what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So 1 away now. Here's Brandon Belt, the first baseman. Fouled away. 0-1 pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dykstra's under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter.
So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th. And standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. No balls and a strike to count. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to get him fishing at the knuckleball, but it's 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2. Grounded to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is coming to the plate now. Al Kaline. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. First offering on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Slater looking up. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as the blowout continues.
I'll tell you, guys are scrambling in the dugout to get to the plate now, and I can't blame them. Seem like everyone's getting in on the action. That's the 7th home run of the game. When it rains, it pours, I guess.
Here's a drive out toward left center field. Running hard, he's digging for second. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. Around third and being waved on home. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further. Reyes Maranta comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Pitching for San Francisco, number 54, Reyes.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now another one hit deep to left. Back on it is the left fielder, and it's gone as they add still another. Jackie Robinson will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Duggar on the move. One down. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Lenny Dykstra. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Digging in once again, Stan Musial. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. Smoked on the ground up to middle. Step on the bag for one. Back to first, but a good job to break up the double play as he couldn't make an accurate throw.
Now batting.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Javier Garcia. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. From the stretch. Back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hit. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Into the box, Mike Schmidt. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Duggar's there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Buster Posey. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. One gone here in the Giants' half of the 8th, and stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. No balls and 1 strike. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history. So it'll be the Giants' DH, Pablo Sandoval. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 2 out, nobody on. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Got him. So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is retired. Now at the plate, Willie McCovey, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
So a beautiful running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a solid route, covered quite a bit of ground, 110 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. That's a catch to remember.
The left fielder.
Now to the
number
plate,
3.
Babe Ruth. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Behind 0-2 now. Down the left field line and deep. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Got him. So the magic number for a perfect game is now down to 2. Digging in, number 26. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Strike 3. So now he's 1 out away from perfection.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
The 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Swing and a miss. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started, a complete